Alright guys, we are back with another video, and I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and it's recapping some consignment submissions that I've had. So I've talked about consignment on this channel a fair bit before already. I do like sending a lot of my sports cards into America just because there's a bigger audience in America, bigger market there, so a lot of cards that don't sell as easily in Australia, yeah, I like to send them into America. And the consignment service I actually use is DCSports 87. I've done numerous videos on them before. I can do an updated version of how easy it is to send it there and what you actually need to do. But I sent 20 cards in, and it cost me around $60. I sent it International Express into America, and it actually took about a week to get in there, and then the actual processing time is another 3 business days. So some really nice cards here. At the time of recording, it is in the NFL preseason, so I'm sending in a fair bit of NFL cards because I think the timing is right. A lot of hype on a lot of these players, which I don't really care for. I'm just trying to turn over money and stay liquid. So let's see how we go today. One more thing that I'll add is that the dollar in America is quite high at the moment. So I think it's at like 152, 153, which is, yeah, quite high. There have been times where the Australian dollar has been higher than America, but right now we are trailing you guys. So yeah, selling it to America, getting that dollar is always going to maximize profit. So I do have a wide range of cards here. I've had some that are sort of mid to high end, and then some that are like dollar box cards that I just kind of added in to kind of bulk up the submission. I keep it to 20 cards because that is where DC Sports cuts it off before they go into standard. So I'm on the screen right now, but Express for DC Sports is 3 business days for them to process it and then upload it onto eBay. And then standard, which is 21 cards and over, is 23 business days. So you can see the cutoff and the difference there is massive. So I always keep it at 20 days. And I have toyed with premium once or twice, but there are no premium cards for this one. So annoyingly, some of the listings haven't loaded. So I've been able to just find them on the sold history, and I've actually not looked at it. I've tried my best. So let's start off with the Mike All-Star. I got an impeccable auto. This was part of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lot that I got. So $36 there. Was expecting a little bit more, but I guess the jersey is not that amazing. It's like a very small patch, but yeah, as I tried to load it up there before, came up with this, and I couldn't see price or anything like that. So really annoying, more annoying for the viewer experience, but I'll get rid of these next 3 because there's 3 more that I like this. Moving on, we have Taco Falls, so have a rookie optic auto out of 10. They actually spelt it wrong. They spelled it TACO, like actual taco food. So hopefully I still get a good amount for it. It's out of 10, and Taco Fall autos still go for a little bit. So let's see. $30 there, so around $45 Aussie. Fees take it down to about 40 bucks. Yeah, happy with that sale there. Moving on to Don Nelson, so a retired coach as well, and yeah, a Hall of Fame out of 100. Really hard to find his autos. I would want at least $30 to $40 US. So let's see how this one goes. Get rid of this one here because this is kind of annoying me now. So we have, here we go, $46. So not too bad there. I'll take that. Again, wanted $30 to $40 US. Been really easy for me to send these cards in. Takes no effort. So I do have another bunch of cards going there at the moment. So if you guys want me to see, if you guys want to see me do a video on that, I can if you want. Let's go on to Malik Cunningham. So I have a Parrot auto out of, oh, this is the one, out of 5, $6 US. Not too bad. I mean, again, this is one of the more lower end cards there that I just want to chuck in, and then just more so have it to kind of bulk up so that it was 20 cards. Next up, we have James White, green rookie card. I got this one for $1 in the cherry bargain boxes, so $1. Even though you have cards here that you can sell for $2 to $3, because of the way the fees work out for DC Sports, you don't want to be sending in anything sort of like sub $3 because it does take out a huge chunk of the fee. So ideally for a card, yeah, you want about $3 to $4 plus, but getting it for $1 Aussie, which works out to be around 70 cents, still pretty good. So let's see how we go here as we scroll down. So there you go, $3 US, bang. I was going to say bang on, but $3.25. Next card up, Rashad White, Legacy, also part of that lot that I purchased. Legacy auto, it's non-college uniform, sorry, it's college uniform, not pro uniform. So I think $10 US would be a sort of good range to aim for with here. And let's see what we get, just under $10. So being auction, you're not going to get the prices you always want, and the sticker, the auto kind of goes off the sticker a little bit. So let's move on to some of the bigger cards here, because I know it might be boring watching some of these smaller cards. Let's go to Sam Howell, Silver Prism Auto. Not the biggest Sam Howell guy. I know last year for the NFL season and the off-season, he was very hyped and then had an all right season, but a lot of turnovers, and now he's on a new team. Got this one in that lot as well for the for the Washington Commanders. So yeah, let's see what we can get. Hopefully around $60 to $70 US. $100 US. That is very nice there. I'll take that one. I think that's around comp as well. I actually had this in my showcase for $100 Aussie, so around 66 US. No one bought it, and I ended up getting $100 US. So this is one where it actually worked out very nicely for me. Moving on to Zay Flowers, Immaculate Collegiate. This one has a piece of his cap and an auto out of 10. He's one of the hotter players in the offseason, wide receiver for the Ravens, $50 US. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I'm not a fan of his auto. Like, what is ZF, obviously, and then 4. And the sticker's not really straight as well. Just not a fan, but you know, Americans, they do PC a lot of these sorts of players, so I feel like it's just way easier to sell there. Next up, we have a Drew Bledsoe. This one's out of 5 from Leaf. A jumbo patch, and it had a nice chunky patch from the Patriots logo from what I remember. I tried selling it to someone here for around $40 US, and they didn't want it. So yeah, if I get $40 plus, I'll be happy. $73 plus. Sorry, $70 plus. That's $100 Australian. So I am happy with that one. Like, look how gorgeous that patch is. Yeah, out of 5. Tried selling it low here. They didn't buy it, so what can you do? Let's go to probably the biggest card here, Micah Parsons, out of 25. This one is off-centered, but one of the best defensive players in the league. But it's that navy camo parallel, which can be highly sought after. I would want at least, I think about 150 US at least. So this is the big one from the entire lot. Let's hope here. Micah Parsons out of 25, navy camo. We get 192 US. That is good. I bought the entire lot for like 160 Aussie, so around 100 US. So this is already double the profit. Plus I've got all these cards to sell off. I also had like an Ezekiel Elliott, stained glass, and all these other cards there. So happy with this one. It is off-centered, so probably would have hurt the selling price there, but still, I think it's a gorgeous card. Moving on to a card I bought quite high, Matt Ryan, Donruss Stargazing. It's a gorgeous parallel, gorgeous card, but I did buy it for around $90 US a good 2 to 3 years ago. It's definitely not going to go for that price, I think, but I just had to offload it because it's not going to sell here in Australia, I don't think. So I think $30 to $40 US is probably what I'm looking at. Lose about half my money. Let's see how we go. 50 US. So a bit higher than what I wanted. Lost some money, but it's a rookie card. Just wasn't going to sell here, unfortunately. And I'll take a loss on that. It's about 50% loss. Can't win them all, and I'm always honest and upfront with this sort of stuff here in terms of winning and losing and profiting and not profiting. So moving on to the next card, we have a very nice card, Chris Godwin, Immaculate RPA. Gorgeous card here. I tried selling it on the NFL card group here for around $40 US, so gives you, I guess, a bit of context in terms of what I was trying to sell it for here and what it can fetch in America. Let's see. Probably about $30 US I'd be happy with. And we get $43 US. So got my asking price pretty much, but on-card auto, chunky patch, Immaculate. Yeah, I will also show how much we made at the very end, like totaled up, and you know, the whole process. I won't show the whole process in terms of getting paid out, but the total amount of money everything's sold for. DCSports have a really great platform for this. Next up, a card I think definitely is way better in America, Jarrett Stidham. They said he might be the QB1 for the Broncos, beating out Bo Nix and Zach Wilson for now, but I thought I had to sell this card ASAP because he's had that many chances. How many times is he gonna become a competent quarterback? Prism out of 75, PSA 10 auto. The PSA 9 I think sold for about $25 US, so I'd want about 70-ish, I think. They might be asking a lot for a player that's not really the best, so let's see. Yeah, $70 US, let's see how we go. 51 US, so part of that Patriots lot that I purchased again, so, you know, even though they're going for under the price that I want to get, it's still building up that lot purchase that I did buy them for. Next up, we have Mike Allstar Illusions. This was an RPA, sorry, not an RPA, it's a patch auto. Very chunky patch as well. So I think about the $30 to $40 US range would be great. Let's see, we get $31 US, good. Very popular player. He does sell actually quite well, and I do, really annoyingly enough, I actually had someone that reached out to me on Instagram that was, you know, in cards as well in Australia, and he actually PCs him, and this was after I'd already sent off these cards, so I kind of felt bad because I would have actually sold them to him for a pretty good price, but happy with that one, $31 US. Moving on to Keyshawn Johnson, Immaculate. This one's out of 19 from what I remember, or out of 18, and it's a sticker auto. One about $30 US as well, so let's see, $55 US. That is very nice. I will take that. Yeah, not a fan of Immaculate. Should be really an on-card auto, but whatever. It's not me who's buying it, it's me selling it. Let's go backwards. Let's go to JC Jackson. So this will be a veteran auto out of 60. So we've done most of the bigger cards here. I think these ones, I'm looking at like $5 to $10 US plus. Hopefully we get that. We get $6.50. So yeah, probably would have sold it for around $10 to $15 Aussie here. Yeah, it's about on par, but not having as much of the efforts of having to find a buyer, obviously. Next up, Mohamed Sanu, a very chunky patch from Spectra from what I remember. We get $6.50 as well. So that's pretty much on par with being $10 Australian, and then with all the fees and stuff like that, I think I'll get about $7 to $8 Australian, so gives you kind of a number there, I guess, when you see this. Moving on to Kyle Trask, this was a yellow Phoenix RPA. Kyle Trask, again, if you want to go prospecting, you can. I'm not willing to do that, and I still have some nice Kyle Trask cards here that I have to do send off. I think I'd be happy with that $20 US, so 11. I was hoping they would actually write gold there because borderline yellow, borderline gold. Just don't know how you'd kind of, yeah, how you'd kind of read it. But also the thing with DC Sports, they've changed their picture. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. Their old picture, put it on the screen, but it had like slabs in the background. But this new picture isn't too clear either. So, I mean, regardless, yeah, it's still fine. But I did like their old picture. They probably do, if they could get a scanner, that would be obviously the gold standard, but yeah, can't win them all with DC Sports. All right, so last two cards are both Buccaneers legends, Tom Brady and Rashad White. Sorry, not Buccaneers legends, but you know, solid players, we'll say. Rashad White's not really a legend, but yeah, we have an Obsidian RPA. No, sorry, it's just an Obsidian auto, and he's another player that's quite hot right now. So let's see what Rashad White, the Obsidian auto, sold for. $30 US. So we're hitting that $30 range, which is not too bad. And then the very last card, first year Prism of Tom Brady. God, I think I would have bought this card for like $40 to $50 US. I think $10 US is what you're looking for at the moment, unfortunately. So a loss here, $22 US there. So not too bad there. A very nice variety. And yeah, let's go to what every card sold for in total in the end. Again, moving back to the actual website itself, very, very easy. You just go to your username and then go to dashboard. So the grand reveal into how much the cards all sold for and what's been paid for. We have $449.41 is on the way, so not paid yet, and then $276, which has been paid. So quick math, it's just over $1,000 Aussie, which is what I was kind of aiming for with this shipment, so I'm really happy with $1,000 plus. Obviously, you have to, that's already including all the fees that have been taken out there. So, you know, DC Sports take their fees out, and then this is what is left. I do have to minus the $60 shipping fee there. So it's around $1,020 in terms of the actual sales minus all the fees. But yeah, guys, that is it from another consignment. I haven't done one of these for months. And if you guys want me to do like an updated version of submitting your cards to consignment and the process behind it, I can do it for you. Just leave me a comment down below if you want to see that. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.